Hi, my name is Katerina and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here today. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on my video, and if you're not new, I'm so happy that you're back. This was requested by a few people, but I thought today that I would show you how I edit my Instagram pictures and how I plan my feed. And so the way I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna like screen record my phone and input the screen recording here so you guys can watch it as I'm talking to you guys. I thought this would be a fun video. I just got my hair done, so that's why it looks like so shiny. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I will be happy to answer them. Okay, so I'm gonna start the screen recording now. So you're just in my camera roll with me. I just took some pictures because I just got my hair done and I just got this outfit that perfectly matches my hair, so you know how it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and take one of them and go to the app. I have it in camera and I go first to VSCO. And I think I like this one. So I'm gonna click edit. And honestly, I really like natural looking pictures. I don't like to edit them a lot. I don't know. It just doesn't go with my feed, one, and two, I just don't really like how it looks. I prefer natural lighting and natural looking pictures. So I don't do that much. So I go to this little thing at the bottom. I don't add any filters actually. I go to this little thing at the bottom, and the first thing that I do, if it needs to be brightened, I'll brighten it like so slightly. Like look at this difference. Like look at that difference. There's like barely any difference. And then the next thing that I do, even like honestly this picture I probably didn't even need to brighten it that much, but for the sake of the video I'll show you. And sharpen is something that I always do just to make it a little bit clearer. So like look, this is one extreme and that's the other. I kind of go somewhere in the middle so that it just looks like it's a little bit like clearer. Yeah. And then the next thing that I do, that's probably the biggest thing honestly, is I take the tone and I just up the highlights a lot. Sometimes I do a little shadow, but I don't really like how it makes it look like kind of foggy. So maybe I'll put a little bit of shadow. But yeah, I pretty much just put the highlights to the middle. And so far that's the difference. So that's what the original looked like and that's the one now. And so now I'm kind of like looking really pale in this, honestly. So that's just because I added exposure, which kind of like lightens your skin. So I take the saturation like so slightly, like look, 0.5, not even a whole point, and I change it to that. So yeah, that's honestly all that I do as far as like editing the colors. So I'm going to save that to camera roll. And then I actually use a trick that my friend Caitlin Nolan she talks about in her TikTok. And I use FaceTune and I go ahead and I do retouch. And I click whiten and I just whiten the background. I just feel like this makes the picture a lot brighter. And I make sure I'm getting like everything so it looks normal. And honestly though, if a background is white enough, like most of the time they are fine, but like this picture is kind of yellow looking, so I'm doing it. But if a picture is white enough, then normally I don't add. So right now it looks like really white. I don't leave it this white. Corners, make sure not to get like my hair because you want it to look natural. So yeah, I probably put it like around here and you can tell the difference so much. So yeah, some people like it like warmer like this and some people like it cooler. I prefer cooler for my feed. And that's honestly all that I really do for the editing. And then I go to, this is the app that I have for planning my feed. And here, wait. And so it's connected to my Instagram already. So these are all the pictures that are already on my Instagram. And then I click this little plus at the top. After the plus sign, I just go into my library and I click the one that I just edited and I click done. And I see how that looks in my feed. Like honestly, I just posted a picture that's not food, and I like to have a balance of food and lifestyle, so I probably wouldn't post this yet, but after I post like a picture of maybe like food or something, then I go in this app and I see kind of how it goes. And so like a little rule of thumb that I like to use is I like to do some pictures like close up, like this one, like the soup, like the blondies on the left, like all the ones on the left. A lot of the ones on the left are close-ups. I like to do that. And then I also like to add in some like more blank shots. So like where the background is pretty blank, or it's like one of these cloud pictures where it's like just completely blank, just to kind of add some good balance to my Instagram feed. And then I like to do different angles. So like sometimes I do like half the bowl, like in this picture, or I do the whole bowl from the top view. Sometimes I do like the side bowl, like that picture. It really just, honestly, I just like for it to blend and be a good balance of everything. So right now, like I feel like these top two pictures, it's like too much of the same. So what I would probably do is go ahead and put a picture like this bowl or like this avocado toast where the background's kind of white and plain, and I'd put that in between them. Just for fun, I figured I'd go ahead and also edit like a food picture for you guys, just to show you how it is. So I'll take this sandwich. I'm not gonna post the sandwich, but like this sandwich was something that I ate the other day. It was really good. I vlogged about it. Basically, I'm just going to take the sharpen it a little bit, and then this one doesn't really need exposure because it's kind of cool with that sun. And then I'm going to take the highlight, do the highlight. I am going to add a little saturation to this one because I feel like it's kind of losing its color. Yeah. And sometimes I like to go to white balance and add a little bit of blue and pink, because I want it to be ashier than warmer, and warmer colors tend to be like orange and yellows. So I like to cool the picture by putting blue, temperature, or like a little bit of pink. So like that's what it looks like. Well, you guys have on screen, but like that's what it looks like so far. And then I do next, save, and then go to FaceTune, take this picture, retouch, whiten, and I just whiten the background. And also, if you have a hard time seeing it, you can just turn the whiteness up all the way and just do it that way. But I have a hard time seeing how I like it when it's that high up. So yeah, that's the finished product of this one. Save. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put it into preview. Let's see if it goes well between those two pictures. So you can kind of move it around and see, look, like honestly, it doesn't look bad. It kind of looks good there, but I just don't know if I'm gonna post it. I love this app. It's awesome. It's free, or at least I don't pay for anything. So yeah, it's definitely free. But yeah, that's honestly all that I do. My tips for taking a good picture are, and like making a cohesive Instagram feed, definitely light or contrasting backgrounds. So like if something is dark that you're taking a picture of, then maybe the background should be white, or vice versa. It depends on how you want your feed. I prefer like a bright feed than a darker feed, so that's just what I do. A lot of times I take pictures on my bed just because it's a really nice white bedding, or I take it downstairs on our breakfast table where it's like a white table and there are good windows right next to it. But right now, like I have a window here and the sun comes in really nicely here, so a lot of times I take pictures on my bed. And then I have a big mirror that you guys, I'll like put pictures here. You guys have definitely seen this mirror in like my stories or my Instagram posts. And I actually move that around. So right now, it normally is here, like how it is in this picture. But like I move it around like how it was in that picture that I just took and edited, or like how it was in this picture. So yeah, honestly, I think the biggest thing that you can do is just have fun with it. Make sure you have good natural lighting. Have a plain background if you're like taking a photo of something else. I prefer a plain background, but that's your preference. And you know, change up the angles for the Instagram feed. Change up the angles. Put like your center object in the center sometimes, put it to the side sometimes, put it in the corner, zoom in, like that kind of thing. Sorry, this is like, I don't really have like that much that I do. I pretty much just try my best to take a picture that I'm proud of on its own, that I would just like post on its own, but I do add a little bit of like this natural editing. So yeah, that's pretty much all I do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed learning how I plan my Instagram. And please subscribe and follow my socials if you are not already. And I'll see you guys in the next one.